Look, it's a state of mind. We all have the potential to adopt this. The question is, will you?
Mr. House Music.
Let's go.
On the way, yeah. This a mind state. This a mind state.
I don't know why I found that so funny, bro. Yes, people, what's going on? Mr. Has in the building. And I'm next to the one, the only.
I'm an Orthodox fella. Hello, hi. How are we doing, people? Are we having a lovely day? I hope you are, wherever you are in the world.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Love that. And today, we are reacting to Ren Insomnia. Now, have you ever experienced insomnia, bruv?
I don't think I've really experienced it properly. I do think I've experienced it. I have to be honest. I don't think I've experienced it to an extent where it's been like, I cannot sleep ever at night for a few days in a row. I think I might have had like maybe one or two periods throughout my life where like one day I wasn't able to. I've had sleep paralysis. I know that's not the same thing.
Oh, I hate that, bruv.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Like
Yeah.
when you wake up and you're just like,
Oh, bruv. Oh, I hate that. That was,
what can I move?
I've had that once in my life, bruv, and I
Yeah.
hated it, fam.
But insomnia, no, not so much. I know that you have spoken to me about your cases.
So for me, it's like, basically, I don't know if you call it insomnia, but it's like, for me, I go to sleep 2 o'clock in the morning. I wake up at 6 a.m., right? And I do this for a period of time, a huge bout of time. And then once a month, maybe. Once a month, I'll try and sleep, and I can't sleep. And I just go through the whole night not sleeping. I don't know if that comes from my night shifts. I don't know, because you get used to it when you get to a certain point where your body becomes alert again from when I used to work in mental health.
Well, I know this is obviously partly down to your experiences of going through it and everything. I know that when we actually flew to Nice, he wasn't going to sleep, and I don't think you really did sleep, did you? You slept for about half an hour?
About that, yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
I remember saying to him, bro, get some sleep because you're going to need it. We've got, the journey, we want to be fully awake. And he was just like, bro, I can't because I'm worried about not waking up to my alarm. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that. And like,
yeah.
I've already told you before, I feel for you.
Yeah.
Because I honestly haven't ever had a period of time where I can feel like I can't sleep. Like I can shut myself off, innit? Whereas some people like yourself who can't, it must be hard, man.
I don't know if I'd go as far as to call it like the most vicious form of insomnia, but it is like it is tricky. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, especially that when it comes around to that night where I just can't sleep, bruv. Gets to 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, I'm already in the morning now. Do you know what I mean? If you have like any kind of experiences at all with not just insomnia, but just a difficulty in sleeping, etc., what are yours, man? This is a safe space to share. Do you know what I mean? No judgment here, bruv. Anyway, this is Ren. This is Insomnia. So we are about to dive right into this, and yeah, that's it. Let's go.
What is it all for? I've asked myself that question so many times now, it's become more worn than my Reebok classics. I'm a slave to frivolous habits. Of introspection without any destination, ruminating thoughts in constant rotation. Is this what it means to be conscious? To constantly question our conscious, despondently.
Oh, that's so powerful, bruv. I was nodding as well when he said that, because that's partly like why I struggle to sleep in it, and is the ruminating on the thoughts. But I like how he said, is this what it means to be conscious? To, what did he say? To...
Now I've forgotten it, but I know...
Let me take it back.
Yeah.
Bits of introspection without any destination, ruminating thoughts in constant rotation. Is this what it means to be conscious? To constantly question our conscious.
Is this what it means to be conscious? To constantly question our conscience. That's powerful, boy. That's
very, very powerful.
Brilliant wordsmith right there, bruv.
What's in constant rotation? Is this what it means to be conscious? To constantly question our conscious. Despondently fall on my back horizontally. Under my bed there are monsters that visit me when I try to sleep. They're those thoughts that play on repeat, that say, Ren, you're always gonna suffer, Ren. You're always gonna suffer. And I boomerang between optimism and pessimism so much that my sanctuary could be a prison. What blinds me could give me vision, and what finds me is this indecision of what to do with these questions. Is there purpose? Is there God? And if there is God, then God, why do I...
Ooh, sorry, man. I know I had to stop it there. I like that, man. I boomerang between pessimism and optimism. Yeah, that's... I don't know, bruv. You know what? I'm just gonna say it, man. Sometimes I try to be like, I try not to relate what I listen to me too much, to try and react to it as the music itself. But I can't help it with some songs, bro. And I think that with this one, I feel like it's not just me that's gonna hear this and relate. Even yourself, I'm sure there have been times where you haven't been able to sleep because you've been ruminating on your thoughts up and down. And do you know what I mean? It's powerful, man. Like Ren is very talented poet, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
For real. Well, you just touched on something. I was waiting to get halfway through the song to see if it does, but I'm just gonna say it now because you brought it up. Poetry. It actually if this doesn't drop into anything and he doesn't switch up flow or anything like that, which I don't think he's going to. It doesn't seem like that type of song. It's spoken word, isn't it? I love spoken word. I love spoken word and I love poetry more than I do rapping anything else, because with spoken word and poetry, nobody's trying to hit a flow. Nobody's trying to. You're just trying to deliver a message. That is simply it. You know, it's nice and calm. It's nice. You hear everything that's said. Yeah. And I really enjoy spoken word. So far, that sounds brilliant.
Yeah, exactly, bruv.
Prison. What blinds me could give me vision, and what finds me is this indecision of what to do with these questions. Is there purpose? Is there God? And if there is God, then God, why do I feel like this, God? Are we not sculpted in your image? And if so, do you feel that pain? Unrelinquishing pain, like my brain got put under a Bunsen burner and torched until the membranes became flame. I hate not sleeping. I like the weekend because other people don't sleep either. Mindless TV shows irritate me, but they're my messiah, because I can become brain dead, wasted, lost in trails of dry saliva. But I'm a survivor.
Ooh, I like that little I'm a survivor. Yeah. You know what he touched on there? That's another thing. And you know what? I'm just going to be very honest with you, man. I feel like I can be in it, so I'll just be honest with you. Most of the time I sleep I have to have the telly on, innit?
Okay. You had to have like background noise.
Yeah, like I just like pass out to it. Do you know what I mean? Or just
see, that is the complete flip reverse of me. I can't go to sleep with noise, innit? Like, when I can still sleep. Like, say I've been to a festival, right, back in the day, back in my heyday and all that. No, but seriously, when I used to go festivals, I used to struggle to get to sleep at a festival. Like, even, yeah, we won't go there. But like, if I'd had a drink or something,
yeah.
Sometimes anyway, you would find it hard to go to sleep. But I do struggle when there's noise in the back. I still manage to get to sleep, but it does take me a lot longer. But no, I cannot have noise in the background. Whereas, like you, complete polar opposites, as to put it, you know.
Yeah, that's jokes. If you hear like pacing and heavy panting, don't worry, it's just a dog. All right.
I like the weekend because other people don't sleep either. Mindless TV shows irritate me, but they're my messiah, because I can become brain dead, wasted, lost in trails of dry saliva. But I'm a survivor, a child of destiny. But this night has been testing me, question the mess that's progressing, undressing me, stripping me naked and stuffing the stress of me. I used to use drinking as a way to stop thinking that my problems were drinking made me feel like I was sinking, so I dried up my drinking and I couldn't sleep a wink. And now I'm thinking about nothing.
To be honest with you, it's crazy. Like, I think it's powerful that Ren has put that into music and put it out there, because I think this is likely to connect with so many people, bruv. This is the powerful thing with music, innit?
Yeah, of course it is. Music is a powerful weapon. You know, it can be used to influence in a negative and positive way. It can be used to persuade in a positive and negative, all of these, you know, change somebody's mind frame, do all of that, you know. But there is something I just quickly want to pick up on, because I didn't actually say it in the last stop, but it was from the last stop, and that is when he says about he loves the weekend because everybody else is awake at the weekend, you know, and
Yeah.
he feels more normalized, I guess, by that, you know, it feels like more normalized by him
Yeah.
when the weekend comes around, which is obviously also where people are out and about getting drunk, doing whatever, narcotics and all of this, and they're all up live at 5:30, 6 in the morning. And
Yeah.
he obviously loves that because he can't sleep, so that works for him, but at the same time,
Yeah.
ain't good, is it? Realistically.
Nah, it's a vice, innit? But many vices are not good for us, you know. Yeah, I think my favorite music is relatable music, bro. You know, I've said it before. This is why I mess with NF so much as well. NF is very relatable, and Ren is very relatable. You know, we said about even just him on the beach
Yeah.
with the pier, like it's things that we see. It's, you know what I mean? Very relatable music.
Sinking, so I dried up my drinking and I couldn't sleep a wink. And now I'm thinking, now I'm thinking, now I'm thinking, now I'm thinking about nothing. Fucking nothing and everything and nothing. I hate not sleeping. So I lie here, trying to count sheep and their bleating's repeating. My bleeding heart is beating and beating, eating. My sleep is depleting, pleading for healing, it's fleeting. Longing for sleep, it's so deep, it's peaking. I weep in these sheets, it's doubling, doubly trouble, it's ugly, bleak, it's so bleak, it's so bleak. And I lost my mind on a line. I hate not sleeping. I hate not sleeping.
Crazy powerful song there by Ren. Insomnia, yeah, love that song, man. All I'm going to say to add to what I've already said, because most of this has just been about how relatable it is for me. So I just wanted to say this, from a musical reactions point of view, breaking down some of the bars, because it did turn into more of a rap towards the end, is when he said, I'm counting sheep and they bleating whilst my heart is beating. Woo! Nah, that's lyrical, that's very smart lyricism, bruv. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually, what's going through my head right now is that I think not having visuals for this song did it justice. I think certain songs, if you put visuals to it, it distracts from what's actually being said in the message. And I think this is a perfect example of, he wanted a message to put out, we've heard his message and we've heard what he wanted to put out in his music. It didn't need visuals. If it had visuals, I think it's not going to do it. I think it would actually take away from the track. So I'm quite happy it was just a non-visual.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, really, how do I describe it? Good message. Good
Strong.
strong message, strong. And like I say, it did switch up a little bit into a bit more flowy, whatever. But at the same time, the spoken word side of it and the poetry side of it for the first minute and a bit. Yeah, really rate that, man.
It really built into it nicely, didn't it? Well, there you have it, people. That was Ren, Insomnia. Thank you very much for joining us. I have been Mr. Haz.
I have been an orthodox fella.
And until next time, respect.
Look, it's a state of mind. We all have the potential to adopt this. The question is, will you?
Mr. House Music.
Let's go.
On the way, yeah. This a mind state.